So I will be doing 3 sessions at this conference. The first session is a workshop, which is largely based on design of smart software or intelligent devices. The framing for this is my work in music recommendations and how music recommendations both work, because they work the same way a lot of AI works and other things, but also about how that works with people and has an effect on people and how people have an effect back on the system. And that leads into about an hour's worth of material to provide a survey or an overview of how we design interfaces for information systems and information action systems, decision support systems that are intelligent or have agency, and the kinds of do's and don'ts that you have for those systems, because they can be very difficult and subtle to get right. And language as interface is something that we have almost zero experience with in our industry. The second session is a fun session about both a shallow topic, which is the beer and diapers story that is in 1,000 textbooks out there to teach people about correlation, causation, market basket analysis, and data science or data mining. And that story is both true and vaguely untrue. It has been around for decades. I have repeatedly done that analysis in different retailers throughout the world, actually. And so there's an element of how does that work and what does it mean? And there's an element of the detective story of how true was this story really and where did it come from and why? And that leads us into a world of confusion, uncertainty, and ambiguity, which brings us to a central question again of here's a thing which doesn't give you definitive answers, it gives you probabilistic answers, which is very similar to the challenges you have with intelligent systems, smart devices, and so on. The third workshop I'm doing is about data cleaning, but not data cleaning from the sense of a data quality program or data engineering, data management. It's data cleaning from the other side. So, how do you deal with self-service environments where the user does some or potentially all of the cleanup of data sets that are being provided from an analytic environment? For example, if you're a data engineer and somebody else is dealing with the data infrastructure, you've got a set of problems. But a lot of times self-service means here's some tools, enjoy Power Query, have fun with Tableau or Power BI, whatever it might be, and the data is not good enough and you have to do work. Well, nobody in that world knows how to clean data. They understand some ideas, and so the focus is on very easy, quick solutions and tools that one can use to clean up specific kinds of problems tactically. So, what are the categories of data problems that you've got? And what do they look like? Everything from weird, strange characters in your text, which creeps up all over the place, whether it's basic BI reporting or AI inputs, to very subtle statistical errors in data at the other end of the spectrum, and everything in between. And so come to that tutorial if you'd like to see more about how one cleans up data, what the practices are, what kinds of tools are available, and how easy it can be to do those things or how difficult it can be if you don't have a good understanding of how to break down which type of problem you are facing.